the wager recaps last week, college football. We can start on that one.
Let's
Bro,
go.
it's
Let's
crazy
go.
stuff. 2 for 2. I believe we went last week in college
Oh
football, brother.
yeah. Yeah.
So I'll start it off with the first one because the second one I'm gonna let you get that one down for obvious reasons. We'll get to it in a minute. But yeah, number 15, Old Miss, they topped Texas A&M 31-28. They were favored by 3, or they were favored by 2.5. So if you took 2.5, it was a push. Took 3, you probably covered. Or it could be a push depending on what betting site you use, because certain ones differ in their push and their covers. But regardless, it
Right.
was a push / cover. We called it by the 3. I called it by exactly 3.
Called it exactly 3 points. Right. And I knew that
And
was going to be
that
a close, like it was going to be a close game because it was 1.5 at first, and then they changed it to 2.5 later.
Okay.
hmm
That Ole Miss freshman running back, Quinshawn Judkins, that I talked about, and I thought he was going to have a
Right.
big game. Bro, he had 34 carries that game for 205 yards and a touchdown on his 19th birthday. Happy
Wow.
birthday, kid. That's
Happy
awesome.
birthday.
That's a hell of a
That's the way
birthday,
to
man.
go. Yeah, that's how you go, man.
Man, oh
Definitely,
man.
man. Do your
Yeah,
thing.
A&M was up 14-10 at half. Ole Miss scored 14 in the third quarter, 7 in the fourth. A&M scored 14 in the fourth quarter, but they came up short. A&M freshman quarterback Connor Wegman, that was his first start, I believe. He replaced Haynes King. He threw 28 of 44, 338 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. You might have
Oh.
something there.
Right.
You might have something there.
Yeah,
But we
definitely.
covered on that one. And the second game, since my dog Sam has got the connects like that, my man can get tickets to random games and shit, including the world's largest tailgate party and shit like that.
Right.
This dude went to the game, called me, he sent me pictures. I'm like, this mother. And the same weekend I couldn't go to Michigan State. I'm like, you
Right.
bastard. But I was happy you got to
Bro,
go though, bro. Tell me about it, bro.
man, it was amazing game, man. People was wild as hell, like always. Drunk, man. I got pictures where a dude got threw into a cooler, man. Like all types of stuff. Man, people doing the Stone Cold Steve Austin, drinking the beers out the side of the cans, man. All types of stuff, man. It was just a fun time, bro. What? It was just a
What?
fun time. So, like I said, I did get to go to the game, and I seen Georgia, whatever, go up 28-3, looking good, looking stout. Had a couple little plays where they tapped the ball and the ball went up to the tight end, number 19. So, I mean, they had some lucky little plays and stuff, but Florida just doesn't turn their heads, man, on that defensive side, man. I'm yelling at the crowd. I'm like, turn your head.
Yeah, you gotta look for the ball, man. That's one
Right.
of the
You're
first
not
things you learn
looking.
playing defense in football.
You're not looking for the ball, man. So, but I did find out that Georgia's front line is not that good against mobile quarterbacks. So we beat the spread. So the score was 42-20. And I believe the spread was 23. So like I said, we beat the spread, but
Yeah, cover the spread. Mm-hmm.
Georgia, Georgia might be in trouble next week against Tennessee.
Uh-oh.
Because Hendon,
Don't get to it yet.
Hooker, man, hey,
We're gonna go
he
over
gonna eat that
that.
stuff. He's gonna eat that stuff alive.
Silencio. Quiet. Don't say nothing else. You're ruining the topic for later, god damn it. Rewind. No, I'm just fucking around. Right. But yeah, Georgia ended up beating Florida 42-20. Gators covered the spread, obviously. Bulldogs hopped out 21-0 lead early, 28-3 at halftime, like you said. That lucky ass tip pass to Brock Bowers for that 73-yard touchdown in the second quarter. Oh
Bowers.
man, what the
Right.
fuck? How lucky can you
Telling you.
get? So AR-15,
Mm-hmm.
Sam, 18 of 37, 271 yards, 1 touchdown, no pick, no turnovers.
Right.
You heard me when I said AR-15, right?
Yeah,
Not
you did. You did. Baby
okay then.
Cam. Next time you're gonna say Baby Cam.
No, I'm not saying that. Because guess what? 18 of 37, 271 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. That's not good enough.
It's
It's
not.
good. It's no turnovers. Is Pip? At least you got no turnovers. Stetson Bennett for Georgia, 19 of 38, 316 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. He threw 2 picks that game. He threw one all season coming in there.
Right.
But
And
Georgia's
we
running
played
back.
And we played pretty good, man, on defense-wise because we hadn't got that fumble too or whatever, man. The whole Georgia crowd, man, hadn't got silent.
Yeah, Georgia turned the ball over 3 times that game. 2 picks and the fumble. Yeah.
Right.
And but their running backs killed them. Edwards and McIntosh combined for 196 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns. Georgia rushed for 239 yards compared to Florida's 100. Even though Florida won the turnover battle, it wasn't enough. But the game was 28-20, a 1-possession game with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Man, you just got to finish. You know what I mean? Like,
I know it.
Nobody was expecting them to beat it, but we knew they were going to cover that, though.
Right,
I mean, granted, they barely did it, but still, we covered it, man.
And man, like I say, we just sputtered in the beginning and with the offense, man. We just sputtered, man. For real, we had like 1 first down. Like, it was just crazy, bro. Like, 1 first down in the first half, like 17 yards in the first quarter. Like, it was just too much or whatever. Like, we wasn't poised enough because we got to stay poised or whatever when we playing these top games. But then, like I say, AR started getting into the stuff or whatever and started making plays. Defense started making plays, which surprised the hell out of me because I thought they were going to get ate up all day, man, because it was looking ugly for a long time. Even the one interception where the dude looked like he caught it or whatever, and the Florida guy rolled over and caught the interception. Did you see that one?
No, I missed that play.
So like I say, just crazy little plays, man, fumbles, and man, it hadn't got good for a second, man. Those guys was really scared.
Yeah, it swung their way, but it happens, dude. At least y'all didn't go out like no punks. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fought them, you hung in there. So so it's gonna happen, man. Yeah, let's do a quick transition to the NFL real quick. Quickly go through these wagers from last week. Not too much to talk about. Broncos beat the Jags 21-17 in London. Jags are favored by 1. We didn't cover that one. Granted, we did make this pick before we knew Russ was going to play. I thought Rippon was going to play, but it wouldn't have mattered. I would have been wrong regardless because I said that they had a better chance with Rippon playing.
Right.
Unless Rippon would have won, we'll never know. But I'm just saying I would have been wrong anyway because the Broncos won that game. So obviously we both picked the Jags with being wrong. Russell Wilson, 18 of 30, 252 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Trevor Lawrence, 18 of 31 for 133 yards, 2 touchdowns. 1 touchdown, 2 picks.
2 picks.
Wilson is still a bum. Lawrence is a bigger bum right now. But Travis Etienne, 24 carries, 156 yards, 1 touchdown. If his little brother can get a hold of that, Gators might be looking a little bit better than that. But yeah, shit game in London. We didn't cover it, man.
Right. It's all good. London, man, got all that stupid junk going on, man. It's all good, though. I don't know. It might be the time change, the long flights, man. It's no telling. It's no telling. But Jaguars on just a major slide right now, man. I was big on them earlier because they was looking promising, but now they're just looking weak.
Yeah, you had them as a top. Would you have them as a top 3 team? It was 3.
Top 3. Yeah, top 3. Mm-hmm.
That was like through week 2 or 3 or something. They started strong. They started nice though. The defense was there.
Mm-hmm.
That shit happens, man. Dude, do we really have to talk about the second game? Dolphins beat the Lions 31-27.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
I don't want to talk about it. Lions got me so pissed today, bro. Like, I'm gonna end up ranting about them. I know that. But Dolphins, they were favored by 4. They won by 4. So that's another cover / push. However, your betting site handles that kind of shit. Lions are up 14-0 in the first quarter. Surprise, surprise. Dude, Tua went 29 of 36 that game. 382 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks.
Right. Yeah, boss.
Unbelievable. Jared Goff went 27 of 37, 321 yards, 1 touchdown, no pick. He actually had a good game. Played
a decent game, right.
Yeah.
I feel like Jared Goff is decent, but like I say, his receivers get hurt. Everybody gets hurt, man, on that squad. That's always going to be the biggest problem of the Lions.
When he has good games, the defense don't show up. When he has bad games, the defense stops. It's like you can't win for losing in this cut, dude. And you know what? Oh my God, I said I wasn't gonna fucking do that. The Lions regime is fucking atrocious, bro. Today they traded away TJ Hockenson for fucking nothing, bro. Nothing. Okay.
Top 5 tight end.
Dude, a top 5 tight end dude, listen to me. They gave away TJ Hockenson and they also gave away their 2023 fourth rounder and their 2024 fourth rounder for a top 5 tight end in football and you give away him and 2 of your draft picks for a second round pick next year is what you gave him up for, and a third round pick the year after that. Like, are you fucking serious?
Don't make no sense. For real.
Like, if you didn't want to pay him, like, because we had him on a contract through next year too, and then you would have had to pay him. If you didn't want to pay him as a top tight end, fine, whatever. But you trade him to the division rivals for
the rivals,
a fucking
right?
second round pick next year and a third round pick the year after that, and you trade him to a division rival that's in first place in their division this year by fucking 4 games. Right. Technically 5 because they already beat Green Bay once this year.
Right.
Like, what are you fucking thinking, bro? Like, you just put him over the hump.
Right.
Like,
that's super stupid.
Like, that offense is going to be super dangerous. Kirk Cousins will alone be the downfall if they don't fucking go far in the playoffs this year, bro. Like, that's crazy to me. Now you got the Hawk over there and got fucking nothing for him, dude, essentially. Right. And gave up 2.
That's the Lions.
That's the Lions. Thank you. Let's move on. I'm fucking irritated.